down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the same
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man is Ross, complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers is complete to Jones. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Red Delta! Hey, Delta! Mike 58, right there.
Now Rivers. This is caught by Antonio Brown. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
20! All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Rodgers now 9 of 11 passing in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. On 1st down, Rodgers. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, Murray. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. That seemed to be linebacking 101 on how to diagnose and stop a run.
And what we're doing nowadays is we're taking those former safeties, those bigger guys, and making them linebackers to utilize their speed. He just made an absolute beeline after he diagnosed that play and ended up making a nice tackle on it.
Running with Kamara. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, 79! 79! Hey, echo! 58, come on! Let's go.
On third down, Rivers. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Lutz for the field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Lutz's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the drive stalls 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side, complete to Ross. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again on second down, Rodgers.
Oh, should have stayed out of fuck. Damn, Moody.
Out near midfield at
He
the
ain't got no
39.
timeouts,
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
That's what I wanted to do, you sucker! You sucker-ass nigga!
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
See if we get us a home run. See if we can get us a home run real quick, look. Oh, where has my Carlos gone? Oh, where has Nolan gone? Oh, where has Nolan Johnson gone?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like how you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down, it's Moody. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. To throw, Rivers.
Oh, my fucking God, Phillip! We got niggas wide open out here, Phillip Rivers!
From both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. And none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Oh, where you see that, Nolan Johnson?
These things work
well
for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Where that bitch ass nigga Ross said, there you go. I said
22 by 20. You ain't going nowhere.
Looking to throw on second down.
You sucker ass nigga! You sucker! I told you! Nolan! I told you, Nolan! Gardner Johnson on your ass!
They're finally able to take him down.
Shit!
Charles, we've seen him target one of the main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, it's so difficult to determine how many times it's too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Get ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
Shut that stupid ass shit down.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah,
It ain't a goddamn thing open out here, Nolan Johnson.
Just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Oh, Nolan
This
Johnson!
pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Again!
Chauncey Gardner
Three!
Johnson with a pick.
You done gave Gardner Johnson
Possession,
3
and they
picks.
have it at the 38-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3?
No, Moody!
2008, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He'll get 15 and a Saints first
This is
down.
a message to the rest of the league,
He'll
nigga.
stick with it on
Ain't nobody
first down.
fucking with me.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Rocket. Hey, ready, Peanut.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He
This
goes
is
full
King
extension, and he's got it. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Load it. Load it. Hey, I said you.
From the gun, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Preston Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, eluding the tackle.
Alvin Kamara, you down!
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get
give me that, Nolan Johnson!
here is another interception.
Marshawn!
Marshawn Lattimore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Red.
Following the interception here, Rivers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Rivers. Got a man. It's Brown. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Rivers. Trying to get it to Thomas. Thomas, and it's intercepted.
You ain't finna run that shit
Picked
back.
off by Jair Alexander. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
So bitch
It's a
ass
short
down.
one here, complete to his
So
tight
he out here
end.
knowledge.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, but guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Boom, bucket.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers again now. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, open man is Ross, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Stay there. Block 11.
58, right over there. Yeah.
Left.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Inside. Right. Over.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers flushed out right. And he's got his man on the comebacker. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. The completion good for 3 and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, that's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And again, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to... And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Right there, 56. Watch the curl.
Now this time, Rodgers will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, it's Kamara. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, Moody. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. That should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that's...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Saints, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in a ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time.